I saw Larry from the age of 12 to the age of 18. Even though I kept seeing Larry, a lot of my injuries really didn't heal, and I think that was one of his ways of keeping us coming back for treatment. At the age of 12, I started having major panic attacks. When I was in class, it felt like I couldn't breathe, and my fingers would feel tingly, and I would lose control of my breath. A couple of times, I fainted from not having enough oxygen. I was taken out of school twice in high school to the hospital, and then I was taken to the hospital every year in college. But whenever I went to the doctor, I had major anxiety. One time I was at the doctor and I completely dissociated to the point where I had snot running down my face and like tears running down, and I had to be transferred to the hospital where again I was facing doctors. I wasn't aware that what I was experiencing was abuse, but I had the symptoms of abuse. When I first read the article about Larry being charged, I knew it had happened to me, but I continued to push it away. I tried to scroll past any articles that I saw with his face on it. I tried to avoid any news stations that would remind me of that abuse.
The plaintiff says Nassar was aroused while touching her during an appointment.
Once I saw the sentencing and their impact statements, it inspired me to come forward as well and to tell my story. I think I always want to be strong. I am strong, but I think it's just understanding that emotion is strength too, and that's hard.
Well, Grace, I can only imagine that it's difficult, but I'm really glad that you're talking about this and giving it a voice, because he's not the only one out there, and talking about this and shining a bright light on it will keep thousands of others, maybe more, from being victimized in this way. What was your awareness of what you had experienced at the hands of this man?
While I was seeing him, I thought he was treating me. I thought he was trying to heal me so that I could get back to dance.
Can you identify now the first time that he crossed the line?
The first appointment.
The very first appointment?
The very first appointment.
What did he do that crossed the line the first time? And just generally speaking, was it inappropriate touching? Was it things that he said? Was it the way that you were draped? What was it?
Inappropriate touching.
Okay, and this is with your wrist?
Yes. I thought it was osteopathic manipulation.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know what that meant when I was 12.
Right. And where were your parents when this was going on?
They were in the room.
They were in the room?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and again, did he position himself where they couldn't see?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this was a technique of his?
Definitely.
Okay. Take me through the moment that you admitted to consciousness, I haven't been treated, I've been mistreated.
I think I understood what happened to me when I read Rachel Denhollander's story. I think I know I avoided it and tried to push it down for the next 2 years until the sentencing, where I saw a couple of my friends come forward.
When did you decide to write a letter to the judge?
I decided to write a letter after I saw my friends speak and come forward, and they were friends I had danced with since I was 8 or 9 years old, and I think their courage and their voices were so important to the world, and I could see that, and I wanted to show them that they were important and show them that they were inspiring others.